don't pay any attention to the weird luchador picture, because on occasion, you know, that happens. El Gato Diablo Negro, and he's
That's another side of you.
yeah, it's a long story. It's a long story. So anyway, hi everyone. Yes, this is Charles Lapula. I haven't done one of these in a while because I've been busy doing your mom. But no, I'm kidding, of course, because your mom is ugly. So anyway, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I have a special guest today. Wave at the camera. A special guest. Hello. So anyway, basically, as I said, it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I thought, let me do one. So here I am, doing one. Like I did your mom. Anyway, I'm like a 12-year-old. I love mom jokes, because they're awesome. Unlike your mom, who sucks in bed. Ha ha! Anyway, so, as I was saying, basically, you know, I thought I'd do one of these and just kind of update people on stuff, but I guess I can do an update another time. What I was thinking about more this week was I was reading a bunch of articles, because it seems to be this big thing now, because there's like that, you know, like the picture of a girl holding a controller, you know, and it's like, you know, ooh, you know, it's like you're not a nerd, you're a whore with glasses, and you know. And it's like, that's like, number one, I hate when women, you know, no one likes to be called whore unless they're in bed, you know? And, you know, because otherwise it's a really shitty thing to call someone, you know? I mean, like, you don't, I don't know, like, it's something that I always think, like, really jealous women and really angry men and James Cromwell, you know, like, actually call people, you know? It's like that, ooh, a girl likes sex, so she's a whore, you know? And I always kind of hated that idea. Because it's this whole, you know, I mean, I love women who love sex, as you can see, you know, I mean, hey, you know, I've never understood that whole, like, attitude about it. So you've got the whole, this whole, I guess, thing they're talking about, the fake geek girls or whatever, like, it's some big, you know, like cosplaying is some big, huge thing that, like, all the fucking cheerleaders are dreaming of doing. And it's all these bitter, you know, here's the thing, is like, you know, a lot of these, like, for example, the guy who made Starman was, you know, have you ever read Starman?
No.
Exactly, no one has, because it's like a shitty comic. But anyway, the guy who did it, he was even talking about how much, you know, how he hates these average-looking girls who wouldn't, you know, even fucking give the time of day to some guy at a comic book convention, but they're out there going and getting an ego boost by looking hot around all these nerds who are virgins, you know, and he's all angry about that, and about how, well, you know what, they don't know anything about the comic, it's so fucked up, all they did was go to Google Images and find, you know, a picture of some scantily clad woman, and they're like, I want to look like that. And the thing that I keep thinking of is, you know, nobody starts knowing all this shit. You know, like, the fact is, yes, someone might have gone and, like, looked at Google Images or something and gone, gee, that's a cool-looking character. But most of the time when you find people like that, they at least have a kind of interest in finding out more.
Yeah.
You know, like, nobody starts knowing everything. Like, when I fucking got into metal, I didn't fucking wake up one day listening to goddamn Morbid Angel. You know, I, like, heard, you know, like, with me, I was a kid. I had heard about Ozzy Osbourne, like, biting the heads off animals and stuff, and you know, having people spit into a bucket and they drink it, and all that other crazy shit. And I went, goddamn, I gotta go see that. I didn't go for the music. I didn't go for any of that. I just went because I wanted to see something fucking fucked up, you know? And then I went, and it was like, wow, like, the music actually got to me, and it kind of blew me away. And that's the thing, is like, you know, just because a woman doesn't know what fucking Charles Xavier's middle name is, or some bullshit like that, does not mean that she, you know, is fake or whatever. It's, you know, and I'd read these guys who were like, oh, you don't fucking get it, though. They're ruining geek culture, and it's like, for one, it's not a fucking culture. It's not something you're into. You know, you're not a fucking, like, you're not an Aborigine or something. You're someone who likes the fucking Fantastic Four or some shit. You know? I mean, you know, and that's the thing. I'm, you know, fairly nerdy man myself. There was Resident Evil 4. When that came out, I was almost got a GameCube for that. And I know it's like I'm going to be like speaking a crazy other language, but I almost I almost got a GameCube for that, and then they announced it for PS2, and so it was coming out next year. So I waited the whole year, and then I think it was near my birthday. I remember it was a gift, and someone gave it to me, like the night of a show that we did. And I remember, the same night there were two girls in the audience who wanted to go home with me. And I remember my response to them was, no, I actually have to go home and play Resident Evil because I've been waiting a year to play this game. I can have sex any day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I have fucking geek cred, for that, okay? So that's the thing, is, you know what? Like, just because someone doesn't know everything you fucking know does not mean that they're a fucking poser or some shit, It's not like this is the biggest fucking thing ever and everyone is fucking creaming themselves to be part of it, Like, it's something that, someone might express an interest, and everyone has a starting point. Everyone gets into something from something. I mean, whether that be, music or movies or comics or video games or whatever. And when you're like the angry little fucking virgin nerd who's all pissed off that, oh no, girls are in a clubhouse, or like, what has Felicia Day ever done for us? I mean, it's bullshit, and you're just scaring women off, and I guess maybe that's so that you can actually have an excuse to keep saying that, oh, women don't like nice guys. Well, that's it. It's that way of being like, oh, they only like assholes. Which, hey, that's, I'm an asshole, and I'm proud of it, and I'm totally honest about it at all times, But that's the thing, is like, these guys who call themselves nice guys and all this shit, you're not fucking nice guys. You're fucking awkward little nerds who, like, are angry that, and that's the other thing, if women only like nice guys, yet maybe you're only going for a certain type of women, maybe it's this whole like, oh, they only go for a certain type of guys, but aren't you only going for a certain type of girl? What about the slightly less attractive heavy girl, who are you not going to talk to her now, who would love to have someone give her attention, but oh no, you've got to go for the hottest girl in the room and then complain when someone like me gets her instead of you. So that's really what it comes down to, and that's the thing, is, like, that's why these guys have this whole, attitude about it. So, I think as I said, everybody gets into something from something, and that's why, like, even like I said with video games, it's why I try to show people, because it's obviously like one of my favorite hobbies, and one of the things I like doing is I like getting people into it, but you can't, not everybody fucking wakes up knowing the whole goddamn history of Zelda, and who the fuck wants to anyway, I think, like, don't pay attention to my stop that. Anyway, but anyway, anyway, so as I was saying though, like, that's why, like, I'll show people stuff like Heavy Rain or Bayonetta, like stuff that's more, adult, and so that, look, video games don't have to be for kids, or, and then people have an interest, and that's how, like cosplaying and stuff like that, if a girl sees like, oh wow, it's kind of a cool looking character, and that's like how they get into it, and when you put up the fucking gates and are like, oh no girls allowed, then, hey, I guess if you want to live in your mom's fucking basement and pick Cheetos out of your goddamn neck beard your whole rest of your life, then feel free, whatever, just stop bitching, because I'm tired of hearing it, and, and as I said, going for the whore with glasses and all that other stuff, it's, it really just shows what a bitter little troll you are, and you probably should stop doing that, because it's unattractive. Is that unattractive?
Mm-hmm.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so, anyway, so I'm going to go and have lots of sex now, and, you, on the other hand, my, loyal viewer, you know what, I'm gonna do a bunch of these. Hopefully I can get back to doing these every 2 weeks or whatever, who knows, it all depends on whether or not, like, I keep an interest, so, here you got Lady Booty, and, in a second you're going to see what happens when I have a migraine and I have 3 extra hours.
Oh, no.
Yes, they get to see that. So, just, if you enjoy what I'm doing, then say something about it, because there's nothing more annoying than people who are like, Oh yeah, I watched your video, but I didn't say anything, So, you know, anyway, I'm, as I said, I'm gonna go and, you know, do a lot of stuff with this lovely lady here, and your mom. Anyway, it's gonna be a threesome, it's gonna be awesome. You won't even know who your mom is. Anyway, so, well, actually, wait, no, that would be, it's two guys, and, yeah, so whatever. Fuck you and fuck your biology. So, until next time, bite me.
喧嘩はやめて黒猫さん白猫さん